On today's episode of The Front Row, we are in the office of Jeff Hunsinger, who is the Chief Executive Officer of the Buddy Holly Hall here in Lubbock, and we're very grateful to have him as our guest. Jeff, thank you for being on The Front Row today.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Well, a person like you have the top job at one of the great concert halls, a preeminent hall here on the South Plains in this part of the country, and that's got to be an exciting position to be in. Tell us a little bit, what does that entail? What is a day in the life of Jeff Hunsinger?
Well, it's a great question, and it's true. We're serving the entire region of West Texas and really trying to make an impact through the arts. So it's a big job, and we have a lot of different components that go into that. So there's the obvious, which is performances. We have a constant stream of performances that are happening at the hall throughout the year, but we also, we're a nonprofit, and a lot of people don't know about that. But we are a nonprofit, and one of the main things that we're focused on is delivering impact and impacting the lives of the people in the community through the arts. One component of that is our partnerships. So we have partnerships with Ballet Lubbock. They're a resident company at the hall. There's a 22,000 square foot space that they occupy with 6 studios and classes that happen all the time. So there's a big component with the ballet. We have Lubbock ISD as a partner, and we serve their school district through bringing their students in. We serve 42 different schools, so we had over 46,000 students come in and perform on our stages over the past 5 years. So a huge impact there, and from a performance standpoint, as I said, we're a pretty new organization. We've been open for 5 years, but through that time, we've had over 500,000 people come through our stage or our doors and experience live performances. So we're doing a lot around those key initiatives to deliver that type of content and experience through the arts. So we're really proud about that. The other thing that we've been doing as a core initiative, and we've been doing this now for a little over a year, is Buddy Holly Hall Presents. So when we opened the doors, we had a model where we were heavily dependent on touring routed shows. And that's a core component of any performing arts venue. And it's going to continue to be a core component of our venue. But in order to serve the people of West Texas better and our community better, we're moving away from that a little bit, or I should say expanding that model to have some additional content that we're bringing in on our own. We're actively going out, finding acts, finding performances, booking things that are free to the community, that are different content that otherwise wouldn't come through Lubbock necessarily because they're not on a routed tour, and expanding the offering that we are bringing to the community. So, a couple of examples of that we brought in a Cirque show, and that was a really unique experience. The other component that we're adding to this Buddy Holly Hall Presents model is these wraparound events where we're building into those performances that we're bringing into town education components, where in partnership with LISD, as an example, we're giving them access to the concerts, we're giving them access to behind the scenes experiences where they're maybe meeting with the touring production from a Broadway show, or having a master class over at Texas Tech University with pianists that are coming in as part of a show. So we're doing as many different things as we can through the performances and the artists and the talent that we're bringing into town to deliver impact throughout the community.
Right. I love that. So it's not just a pianist coming to play, but they will do all kinds of other things that it brings so many more people into the fold, really.
Correct.
That's brilliant. Well done.
Yeah. So that's an exciting component of what we're doing, and and at the same time, we're a venue for those touring productions where somebody may want to come in and present something. We're continuing to have the Broadway season that we've had. We've got a great lineup there. for this season. Those subscriptions are on sale. We've got Waitress, we have Neil Diamond the musical, Bodyguard, and Kinky Boots. So, one of the things around Broadway that is unique is that, we have some limitations around where we're at geographically and what shows are coming through and actually being routed. So you don't book a Broadway show for a single location. That just isn't the model. And one of the things that we have right now, while we have great shows coming in and we're excited about these 4 shows, it's a slightly smaller season than we've had in the past. And that's a result of what is available in the market as we route the shows. And so, our goal is to expand that as much as possible. And part of the Buddy Holly Hall Presents initiative is to expand what we are bringing into the community when those routed shows aren't available.
Right. Yeah. I can certainly see a show that is going to play New York, Chicago, and Seattle is probably not going to be able to detour to Lubbock.
Correct. Yeah. No, it definitely it's dependent on that and a lot of things that are outside of our control.
Yeah, exactly. But I love the way you've taken advantage of the shows that are available to come and really make the most of them and maximize their impact. That's great.
Yeah, and we have, as an example, just to kind of go through the diversity of different programs that we have coming up. So as we look ahead, we have Rodney Carrington coming in. So as far as comedy goes, we've got a couple of pretty big names coming through. So Rodney Carrington, George Lopez, Ali Sadiq. So these are all just in the time frame up through the end of September. And so a lot of activity around comedians, and they're different. You got Rodney Carrington who's going to come in and do stand-up, but also perform music.
Yeah.
And then you've got Ali Sadiq, who's really a well-known storyteller as well. So not just the comedy, but really great stories. And then from a concert and music perspective, we've got Rumors, which is a Fleetwood Mac album that everybody knows. But we've got a band coming in that's going to play not just the hits of Fleetwood Mac, but they're going to play that album. And it's a really unique experience because this band is focused on the music, and they're going to come in and they play that album start to finish without any shtick, without any costumes. It's 100% about the music. And so if you love that band and you love that album, this is the concert to come to. Then we have the Randy Rogers Band. That's September 19th. I don't really need to introduce that.
Right.
Abracadabra, that obviously is an ABBA tribute show.
Sure.
And so that's going to be a lot of fun, high energy show with, I'm sure, no shortage of opportunity to sing along with that.
Right, yeah.
We have Alison Krauss and Union Station. That's at the end of September. We expect that to sell out. It's just that's the level of talent that we're bringing into West Texas and Lubbock, and it's really great to see. So if you don't have tickets for that, I'd recommend getting them because, like I said, that's going to be likely sold out. And then we have family programming that we do. We have Bluey that's coming in. That's going to be live on stage in the Helen DeWitt Jones Theater, and it's one of the best-selling education, or not education, but family programs that's out there. So that's going to be September, middle of September. In the summer, we also, as I mentioned, we have some free programming. So we're going to be doing a continuation of the summer cinema. So we have free movies at Crickett's Theater. So if you come down to the box office, get your ticket, it's free. We have The Parent Trap, that's August 9th, and Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which is at the end of August. So those, those are coming up. Those are right around the corner. So I would recommend coming down and checking that out. We have popcorn, we have activities in the lobby beforehand. Again, just trying to wrap around as much experience and fun that we can for the people that come to the hall. So those are a couple of great examples. Classical, we have Lubbock Symphony. They have their opening night on September 3. So again, that's Prokofiev and Shostakovich. Again, I come from a background in classical music, so that's going to be a great one, and I would recommend everybody attend that.
All right. I think the soloist is a Clyburn winner.
Yes.
So it'll be a great concert.
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
So you mentioned getting tickets. Tell me a little bit about that. I assume that individual tickets are you can certainly do that. Is there a way to do a comprehensive package? How does the ticketing actually work?
Sure. So one thing that I would mention is a great way to stay connected with the organization is the Buddy Holly Hall app. Mm-hmm. So we've created an app. It is extremely user-friendly. It takes a second to download. It'll keep you up to date with what's on sale, when shows get launched, when they go on sale. You can buy them through that. You can have notifications. So it's just a great tool to stay connected and up to date with all the different things that we have going on. So that you just go to the App Store, download it, and set up a login, and you then have access to all of the information. Aside from that, you can obviously go to our website, buddyhollyhall.org. You could call the box office at 806-792-8339. As far as tickets go, we do have a subscription that is a Broadway subscription. Those are on sale right now. You can buy the 4 Broadway shows that we have as a package. For most of the other content that we have coming through the hall, it is a single ticket purchase model. Okay. And the best way to do that is either call the box office, go to our website directly, or use the app.
Right. Okay. And the app you said you could download in the App Store, and the web address is buddyholly.org?
Buddyhollyhall.org.
Buddyhollyhall.org. Wonderful. Okay. Well, it sounds like a comprehensive and very exciting fall for the Buddy Holly Hall. You've done well. That's good.
Well, thank you. It is. There's a lot of content. There's a lot of diversity in the programming that we have to offer, and as I mentioned before, there's a lot of other activity that's happening at the hall that isn't directly related to the shows that are purchasable. Mm-hmm. So we do have events that are happening from LISD that are active, that are posted, that people can attend. There's a lot of opportunity to see programs and other activities. So we also have, I wanted to mention, as we're coming up on Buddy Holly's 90th birthday, we're going to be doing a celebration in memory of Buddy Holly. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be on First Friday. We're going to be celebrating that out in the backside of the hall. So there'll be rave on, will be open, we'll be able to, we'll be showing a movie there, and we'll have food and drink and music. It'll be a great time. So again, another free event for the community to come and experience the hall and also celebrate Buddy Holly.
All right. Jeff Hunsinger is the Chief Executive Officer of the Buddy Holly Hall here in Lubbock, and I want to really thank you very much for taking time to visit with us on the front row today. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you. It's great to be here, and I hope to see all of you at the hall.